Welcome back. In today's class, we'll work out a problem which is related to calculation of total income. So total income we'll calculate today. Maybe in the next class we'll study about the tax liability, and later we'll study about the tax liability of the assessee. Now, one illustration is given to us, a full-fledged problem where different types of heads of incomes are there. Till now we were given with the gross total income. Here in this problem we are supposed to calculate the gross total income with the given information. Now, just see, Mr. A submits the following information. So at the beginning itself it is given he contributes 10% of his total income, that is 10% of his income to RPF, that is 10% of his salary. Salary means basic plus DA. So this is the information is given, so that we have to consider under that is his investments RPF we have to consider. Yes, so we'll consider one by one the things. First one, basic pay, that means it is his basic salary rupees 2,20,000 basic salary. DA rupees 12,000. All these things we have studied. Basic salary is taxable, DA is taxable. What about project allowance? That is also fully taxable. Project allowance is fully taxable. High cost of living allowance, this is a living allowance given to maintain the high cost of living of the assessee, that is also fully taxable. Commission is given to him, commission is given on percentage basis, that is 2% of the turnover. So 2% of the turnover of rupees 10 lakh, it will come up to 20,000. We need not calculate, it is given already. House rent allowance is given 48,000. We'll assume that it is per annum. So now when house rent allowance is given, we have to calculate the salary, and based on that we have to do the needful. So now what is our salary and all those informations we are supposed to consider to calculate the amount of HRA. Rent paid is also given there, 60,000 per month. So our formula to calculate exempted limit under HRA is HRA received minus actual HRA, rent paid over 10% of salary or 40% of the salary, whichever is less. So that is what we have to consider. We'll solve it. When solving, we'll consider that. Then next comes profit from publication of journals. It's a income. What we have to consider, it is fully taxable. Whatever income is received in such way, it is fully taxable. We have to consider it under income from profession. Income from profession. Next, it is interest from bank FD, it will come under income from other source, fully taxable. Interest on bank SB, so interest on bank SB also will come under income from other source. Up to 10,000 deduction we will get under section 80 TTA. Yes. Next, rent received from let out house 30,000. When rent received from let out house is given, we have to calculate the income from house property. We have to reduce, we have to calculate municipal tax, we have to deduct 30% standard deduction. So that is the thing. Next, if it is given, then only we will deduct municipal taxes, but if not given, 30% we are considering. Profits from dairy farming, income from business and profession, there it will come. It is fully taxable in the hands of the assessee, fully taxable it is. Next comes, it is about the different before going to the payments, there is interest on government securities held by son's wife, so transferred without consideration. So without consideration means free of cost it is given. So these interest on government securities are taxable in the hands of the assessee. Payments are there, we'll consider one by one. PMNRF under 80G it will come, whole amount is taxable. Municipal taxes on let out house, see municipal taxes are given, so we have to consider this rent received from house property, not that one, rent received from house property, let out house. From 30,000 we have to deduct 2,000, then we have to calculate 30%, and that also we are supposed to deduct it. Next, interest on money borrowed to pay tax. So rupees 3000 is incurred to him, and this is the amount which you cannot consider as a valid deduction. So it is not a valid deduction. So we are not considering this particular 3000 rupees. Remember this. The next one, tax deducted at source from salaries, rupees 4000 it is deducted. We are considering it at the end. So after calculating the taxable income, there we are considering this. Next comes expenses for filling income tax appeal. So this income tax appeal will can be considered for deduction, but we are writing it under deduction under income from business head. We are considering this particular amount of rupees 5000. We can consider that. Next, life insurance premium under ATC it will come, whatever life insurance premium he have, ATC it will come. At the same time, here there is one more contribution to RPF, that also will come under ATC. Then deposited in PPF, public provident fund, rupees 66,000, that also we are considering. It's a valid deduction which can be considered for our deduction purpose. So here it is LI premium and public provident fund. Then premium to Jivan Suraksha, again it is a LIC policy. Jivan Suraksha will come under, remember, Jivan Suraksha will come under 80CCC. 80CCC, it is 80C section itself. So whole 12,000 is eligible for deduction. Then income from a minor son. So his minor son is he has a minor son, and minor son means definitely his dependence, he will depend on his father. So his income is also added to the income of the father. And after doing certain deduction, there's a deduction called deduction under section 10 subsection 32, and that deduction is to be considered here. Rupees 1500 we have to deduct from 25,000, and we can add it to the income of his father. So these are the things we have to consider. Please pause the video and take down the problem, take the problem correctly, and we'll go to the solution after this. Well, I have explained the problem. I have ready-made solution with me. We'll see to the solution. We'll compare the things one by one. Now, first of all, basic salary, I told it is taxable. DA is taxable. Project allowance is taxable. High cost of living is taxable. And commission. So these things are taxable. So they are given here. Next item what it comes here is HRA, house rent allowance, 48,000 he has received. So to calculate this house rent allowance, there are some procedure. So I told least of the following, that is actual amount of HRA received, rent paid minus 10% of the salary, and 40% of the salary. So this we have to consider. And to calculate HRA, we need salary, 10% of the salary and 40% of the salary. So salary is given here 25,200. How we are getting that particular salary? So salary is a amount where we are for the HRA purpose, the salary is basic plus DA plus commission. So 2,20,000 plus 12,000 plus there's one more 20,000. So let me mistake, it was a mistake. We'll do it again. Yes, 2,20,000 plus 12,000 plus it was 20,000. So the amount will come up to 2,52,000. 10% of the salary means it will come up to 25,200, 40% of the salary will see, 40% of the salary will come up to 50% of the salary will come up to 1,800,000. So this is what we should know. For the purpose of calculation of HRA, salary means basic plus DA plus commission if there is any. So based on that we are doing the calculation. Actual HRA, rent paid minus 10% of the salary. Rent paid is given here in the problem for 60,000 it is, and 25,200 is 10% of the salary. Our salary is 2,52,000. Yeah, so this is the amount we are getting. So this is the final answer, 4,01,000. As there is no deduction from section A under section 16, this itself is your final answer from salary. Then income from house property we are supposed to consider. He has received some amount of rupees 30,000 from let out property, where he paid some municipal tax that we have to deduct rupees 2,000. Rupees 2,000 municipal tax is paid. Then and we'll arrive at annual value. From annual value 30% we have to consider. So 30% if we consider, we will get an amount of rupees 19,600. Then it is like we have to consider the things that is regarding income from business. Two are there. One is publishing of journals, and one more is there is one farming, dairy farming, somewhere it is there. So that also dairy farming we have to consider. So if you add two, you will get one amount, that is 69,400. There is one deduction that is regarding expenses to income tax filing, income tax appeal. We'll deduct it, and the final answer is 64,400. There are no capital gains given in the problem, but there are some other things, that is the income. One is income from government security. Here the one thing is it is rupees 20,000. It is transferred without any consideration. So when it is transferred without any consideration, we are supposed to consider that rupees 20,000. Then bank FD, it is given 1,24,000. It will come under income from other source. Bank SB, it will come under income from other source, but there is a deduction for bank SB, that is section 80TTA, where you can deduct up to 10,000. Next, there is a income from a minor son is given in the problem. So when the son is minor, he cannot take decision by his own. So that's why his income is combined with the father's income. So after doing the possible deduction, that is the section 10 subsection 32, we will write that amount in the amount column, that is 23,500. So if you add all the amounts, you will arrive at gross total income. You will get your gross total income. From gross total income, you are supposed to deduct LIC and PPF, public provident fund. It is given in the problem. If he contributes anything to ATC, that can be deducted. I told Jeevan Suraksha premium policy, where it will be considered as deduction under 80CC. Yeah, so that can be considered. Donation, there is only one donation, PMNRF, so need not compare. Directly you can consider 60,000. Then SB interest is there 10,000, that is up to 12,000 is considered here. Out of that, maximum 10,000 deduction we will get. So this is a thing where at the beginning we are adding all the we are calculating for each sections, each head of income. Then we will arrive at gross total income. From that deductions will be done, that is from ATC to ATU. Here in this problem there is ATC, ATCCC, ATG and ATTTA. So these are the things. Please note down this in your book, understand it properly. Thank you.